Actually, a local too, big roar for her. Piers Krzyzewska of Poland, 5th at the World Championships last year. Former European champion back in 2018 in Munich. Took a bronze medal at the World Indoors in Torun. She's in good form. Season's best in tumbling last Friday as well for her. There is Demisha Roswell, the Jamaican champion, just 3 weeks ago. That was in Kingston on the 21st of June. It's only 7th in Paris a couple of weeks back. Masai Russell, the Olympic champion from the USA, goes in 4. Former ballet dancer, number 2 all time, 12.14 she ran in Xiamen at the beginning of the season in May. The world record is 12.12. Nadina Visser goes in 5, 4th in the Olympic Games. The super consistent Dutch athlete. How well can she go here tonight against Russell? Alicia Johnson goes in lane 6, the world number 5, only 9th in the Prefontaine meeting last weekend, but generally very consistent, the American. Rainier Jones, another American, went out in the heat in Paris a couple of weeks ago, but she too is super consistent, set a personal best 2 weeks ago in Zagreb. And Aliyah McCormack, NCAA champion, both last year and this year, only 21, hasn't raced since those NCAA, the US Collegiate Championships in Eugene a month ago. Indeed, they were about 5 weeks ago on the 30th of May. She ran her lifetime best in Fayetteville, the NCAA Championships from Eugene. But Masai Russell is threatening the world record, winning again and again. She won in Eugene last week in 12.24. A week before that, she won in Los Angeles in 12.26. 3 weeks before that, she won in Xiamen in China in that amazing 12.14. And this, for her, is yet another attack of the world record of Toby Amuzan. Masai goes in 4. Masai Russell.
Set.
Good start from Russell, very powerful over the first 2 or 3 strides, already in the lead, going well. Second to left is Rainier Jones. Russell leads at the moment. Good running too from Krzyzewska over on the far side. But look at Russell here, look at the gap of the victory. 12.20. Wow, it is another massive meeting record. It was 12.30 by Near Ali back in 2023. 3 years later, it's taken down by a full 1/10 of a second by Masai Russell. And when you look at the all-time list, only she and 2 others have run quicker than that. Kenny Harrison, remember that world record of hers in London back in 2016, 10 years ago now. She ran 12.20 there, did the American Kenny Harrison. Well, Masai Russell runs 12.20, almost in a routine manner there with a new meeting record, winning very comfortably from Alicia Johnson. That winning margin over 1.5 meters.
There was a bit of a look for Masai Russell, about 5 meters out from the line, and she said, she was queried in the press conference, what about this meeting record? What about the world record? And she said, you know, the most important thing is I keep winning. You know, that's what brings the fast times, and I think that's a good attitude to have. How many times do we see athletes getting caught up in times and forcing it? And Masai Russell, by focusing on that win, managed it, got it, and gave herself that meeting record, but look for it's good conditions. She would have had a slight following wind here, but the consistency she's bringing is so impressive.
Well, she said last week in Eugene that she believes sub-12 is possible. The world record is 12.12. We're talking about, basically, we're talking about 1 meter quicker than Amuzan's world record. So she's ambitious, and rightly so, attacking the clock every time she runs. You mustn't say winning is a formality, but she almost makes it look that way. The athlete who has built nicely through to this. She ran 12.1 last year 3 times, and yet she was 4th in the World Championships in Tokyo. Very, very crisp here over those barriers. That lead leg snaps over and hits the ground again so quickly. Get back in contact with the ground and keep driving to the next barrier. She is so fast. There is no weakness to her technique, but she says she knows full well and really learned her lesson last year after all those 12-1s on the circuit, and then not even a medal in Tokyo in September.
And maybe that's what brought this attitude of, I just need to focus on winning. Everything else around that is noise. If I can keep winning, winning, that's what will bring a world title in Beijing next year and allow her to attack, you know, that home Olympics in LA.
Yet another meeting record. I make it the 5th meeting record so far, and we've got